me just get my video up and running over here so we are able to share and have everybody join us right now. I hope you're having an amazing day. I'm sorry I'm coming on later. Very busy day today, teaching, setting up at 3:30 today. I will be live on the Ticker Talker channel. So if you missed my other live stream about getting into crypto, you can join me at 3:30 on the Ticker Talker live special report all about crypto. We're going to demystify crypto a little bit for you. I know there's a lot of people out there that might say, I know about crypto, I just don't know how to get into it. And so you might be interested in finding that out. Let me just post this here. Okay, here, done. Let's get into it. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Who all is here? I see you've got some people here. You guys can see I do have a gold background up today. Definitely watching gold. We will also check out gold today, see what's going on with gold, but also because gold is a precious metal. Precious metals do tend to go up in the time of inflation, and we just had the FOMC meeting yesterday about how the Fed is looking to continue to buy billions of dollars of federally backed securities. And inflation's going to do this. Likely the price is going to go up as well. All right, Salvatore. Nice. I hope that it went well. I wish nothing but the best for you. I hope that you get the job. That's exciting. Hopefully, you end up with lots of great, amazing opportunities there. And if it's not the right one, no, do not worry. It was not meant to be. Something bigger and better is on its way. In fact, a little side note about that my sister-in-law had a job interview and she did not, hey Asif, I'm good. She did not have the ability to get the job the first go around. Then guess what? The person that they hired quit. Second time around, they called her and she now has that job. All right, so let's look at the SPY. Let's demystify things. Let's make this a 24. Let's make this a 45. And let's pop on over to the indexes. All right, I also want to show you guys something really quickly. If anybody has any friends or anyone that wants to invest in real estate, I did post this up on Twitter. Maybe I'll put it in the link below, but you guys can check out, my parents are selling a condo. They have to sell the condo because my dad unfortunately does not have the best mobility now. And this is staircase. So this is the condo and you can see gorgeous, gorgeous views right here. Very simple furniture right now that they have just staged it with, but some amazing views, beach within walking distance, and then you do have the inland waterway right there with a pool as well. So if you know anybody, please spread the word. They are looking to sell it and get rid of it. 2 bed, 2 bath, 1,000 square foot on Hillsborough Mile, which is an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous place. This is just south of Palm Beach. So it's in between Fort Lauderdale and Palm Beach Airport. All right, I told them I would help promote it for them. Hello, Salt Life. Happy day to you too. I was playing happy earlier when I was doing my teaching. All right, so let's check out the SPY. What do we see going on? On the 45-minute chart, do you guys see this right now? They're just messing with it, right? They are just taking it up. They're taking it down. They're taking it up. They're taking it down. It's going sideways. Not really going any which way in particular. And we might see that it's going to pull back down. Maybe we're going to come back down to 387. Maybe they're going to scream higher. Hey, Bat Scientist. We did grow at such a crazy rate. Look at the high volume yesterday. Tomorrow is quad witching day. So that means that we are going to have, I'm going to see if I can change the color of this. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just playing around with something really quickly to see if I can change it says Arial Black. Okay, no worries. I'll mess with it later. That when you get a chance, give me your feedback on Lockheed Martin. I think it might be riding a breakout. Just want to know if I should be locking profits or adding. Okay, Salt Life, I'll check it out. What I like to do when something is going my direction is do a trailing stop. You know, maybe look at moving averages from the day prior. So we'll look at that. Okay, so SPY up here going sideways. What happened when we went sideways for some time up here? Well, we had a big drop, right? Maybe they took it up higher just to have a squeeze the shorts, pull in the bulls, and then say, hey, we are going to drop this market. Let's look at, I have another indicator, the Hindenburg Omen. Very rarely does it show positive stuff that this is actually going to happen. Right now, we're still only 1 out of 4. This can many times tell you, hey, there's a chance that you could have a market crash happening. And so right now it's not showing that. So we'll continue to potentially be bullish. I'll be more bullish up above 398.25 and more bearish below 393.50. 392, remember that is this area over here from this island trading gap that we're dealing with. And then we'll likely bounce right back down to 389 area. So 3 points to the downside right there. Let's look at the Qs. Qs are pretty red on the day. It's going to be wild and crazy because of quad witching. Now, hey, we are back below that 425 on the 45-minute chart, right? That's not good to me. That means that it's a bearish indication. We are bouncing off of the volume-weighted anchor price right now from the high. So that would be more of a bullish indication over here. So I'm getting mixed signals on the charts. Don't like it when I see that. I would like it to be together. I would like this to be below here. Let's move this. Let me go here really quickly to here and move this to the low, which this day we had the low. So if we go below 312.15, full on bear. Now we see on the daily chart, we are bearish right there. So over here, it's just touching it on the 24-hour. 315.17 and 312.50. So if we start to drop this afternoon, maybe something's going to come out. Microsoft got hacked, Chrome got hacked, I don't know, Tesla, the auto driving car that hit the police, that was hacking. I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas. Hey, Wolverine, that we might see some craziness happening in the next couple weeks. And I'm ready for it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for it. IWM starting to roll over, curl a little bit. Would watch for this to break down below that trend, right? We've been holding that trend line. Give the man a matchstick and you'll keep him warm for life. Light the man on fire and you'll keep him warm for the rest of his life. Love it. You missed the morning run up on SOS. Aw, it's okay. There's always more opportunities. Peloton device killed child. What? Oh no, Salt Life. I feel really bad for that family. Right? No parent should lose a child. So here we are testing that trend line. That was from back here. Set up the trend line from these peaks right here. And look at, we tested it today and it rejected it. When we pulled back, we came down to this area right here. Let's draw a trend line right there. Let's see. How come I'm not getting a trend line? There we go. So maybe we're going to come back down to 314. Going to delete these. We're no longer in this downward wedge. It's a bit more of an upward megaphone-ish. You think the Tesla bubble will burst? Are you asking? We will look at it. We'll check it out. It's coming up. Let's also check out gold. So I like gold. I did mention it. We are seeing gold. It just broke this downward trend yesterday, coming back to the moving averages and potentially bouncing right here. If we can hold up above 161.50, I like this to the long side. Hey, John, welcome. If you guys also have an interest about learning about how to get into cryptocurrency, I'm doing a special event, special report with Ticker Tacker at 3:30. All right, VXX. Let's look at the VXX. Because we had higher than normal volume yesterday, we have to pay attention to this, right? If we close up above this, might see that we see downward turn, right? For the market, we will see. Tesla insurance is coming this year in 3 states, Tesla insurance for what? I'm sorry, Mickey the kid. They're releasing their own insurance policy company. Is that what you're talking about? All right, let's go down. Let's look at silver. Silver is down just a little bit, but it's still in an upward trend. It's still trending to the upside. I'm going to get rid of this because it's not really holding that, and get rid of this trend line. And we'll adjust this over here, up here, right there. So it would need to break out right there for me to really like that. Yes, interesting. Huh. All right, so we have a little bit of a wedge right there. All right, let's move on down to the majors. So I did have Apple on my short list today. Microsoft as well was on the list, or not on the list. This is old levels, but I would watch up here. You see, this looks much like the SPY, that this is trading sideways for a couple of days, right? From 231 to 239. We are just going sideways. Let's look at it a bit more here. Yep, sideways right here, up and down. Looks almost like an M on the daily. Do you guys see that? The M? That typically will be a drop down further from the depth. So we have an 8 point. So I would look down 8 points to 213, right? 232, excuse me. 223 would be where I would look down here. 223 again for a breakdown further, which would put it almost right here at that support level. Amazon, another red day for Amazon. This looks as if it's setting up, pull down, curl up, and reverse. Let me turn on my 21 and my 15 over here. There we go. We are not able to break above the 21 EMA. We had a close up above it yesterday. However, we quickly pulled right back down. Again, we are hitting that 425 and it is becoming a brick wall of resistance. So note that. BAC, Tesla is down here, so we'll get to it. It's on my list today as a potential short. BAC screaming to the upside. This was a beautiful long trade today. JFIN, we'll check it out. Got to see that. Showed the wife her Saturday video. She's game on with Ripple. Nice old salt trading. Yeah, I'm doing a bit more to try to demystify the digital currency world. That's what today's video is going to be about with Ticker Talker. Not to necessarily fear it. We went from the record to the tape player to the CD to the MP3 to streaming. We're going from coins to paper money to plastic money to credit cards to PayPal to digital currency. That is that next leap. And there's a lot of people that will likely have to adopt that. So trying to help in the education process so that people aren't going to be intimidated by it. All right, Bank of America, nice move, almost a full dollar off of 38.90. Yep, we had a dollar move to the upside. That's a big move for Bank of America in one day. We don't usually see that. AMC, not much of a movement today, just a little bit of movement to the upside. Then we had GameStop. This had such higher volume yesterday that I was looking, 2 days ago, that I was looking more for a move on this. We do have earnings coming up. Maybe earnings will squeeze those shorts. You bought $300 worth of Ripple. Nice, Asif. We also have, so this ended up being in a short trade today, $10 to the downside. CCL, Carnival Cruise Lines, Carnival, and a lot of the airline sector. We were talking about this. We've brought this up a couple days now. And so if we break down below this 425, watch out. But we are seeming to hold up above it. But this resistance of about $29.80, $30 is holding fairly strong. In fact, $29.68 area is pretty strong resistance right there. Laser today, this is a lower float, has 13 million, I believe it is, in the float. And it had a spike and then a quick drop. This looks fairly similar to Apple, Amazon, to potentially drop down further. Apple had a bit more of a move to the downside today. Yep, we hit the 21. We pulled back. Uh-oh, look, we are about to test that volume weighted anchor price right here. Are we going to see that that is going to be support and we're going to have big buying volume come in and we will reverse? Or is this simply just a bigger move to the downside to come? And we will see that we drop back down further, back down to the 117 even potentially down to 108 area over here. All right, NEO. NEO is in that same scenario. You guys are seeing a lot of these stock charts have the same pattern. Pull back, drop, bounce, and then pull back down again. Tesla. Tesla is in that same boat. So Tesla has bounced up. Now, we'll look at also at Bitcoin. Bitcoin had a nice move to the upside as well. Up above 60 again. I know that we touched 60. I'm not sure if we broke above it. We will check the price. But Tesla seems as if it had been trading somewhat in sympathy to Bitcoin. However, today, this is definitely pulling back down to the downside. Here's our volume weighted anchor price from the lowest low day up. And if we break below 665, we are below all the volume weighted anchor price since that low. We could be seeing another move down, testing that lower trend line again. If that falters, maybe we'll see it back down in the 400s. That's personally where I'd like to get in. And Riot. So Riot is pulling back a little bit here. Let's take this off. It had a nice move to the upside and pull back. Let's look at Bitcoin as well right here on the right hand side. We'll go to Coinbase right here. So Riot, we'll put on the 45-minute chart over here, has a similar pattern, but Bitcoin seems like it had a bigger move to the upside than Riot did. Could just be the no, about similar. Yeah. So we ran up from 60 up here up to 67. We went to a high for Bitcoin today of 60,100, and then we pulled back. So we could see if we have bigger volume, you can see we did have some big volume come in. We have a bit of a hammer up here at the top, high volume. The next candlestick right here when it broke down below. Highest volume right here on Riot was on the way up. Why is the market tanking, John? Because the big guys sold. That's why. The big guys in the market sold, and so that's why it's dropping. Also, the middle of the day, the algorithms tend to be in control, and they tend to drop it down. You look and see, though, Dow Jones is up. They're not trading all in sympathy to each other. All right. Let's look at Tilray. Yeah, we'll check that out, CC. Anton. All right, so Tilray today. Oops, let me put this back to being the same. I'll make this 24-hour chart. So Tilray, we were cruising to the upside, and then it pulled back a little bit. We have already had earnings, so it's not that we will see an earnings trade come out of this. But as long as we can hold above 25.20, this has the potential. I'm seeing a bit of an inverted head and shoulders. So shoulder, head, shoulder right here with a depth 21.16 to 30.75. So we'll call it 8.60, 9.60. So we could see if this moves up potentially to $40 up here once we break out above 31. All right, let's look at Lockheed Martin. 24-hour chart over here. And let's look at Lockheed Martin. Right? I would watch and see, hey, this is definitely breaking out to the upside, potentially up to 361. That's where, you're never going to go broke taking profits. And we are testing a resistance area 356 or 355 that we broke above. Likely the round number of 360 will offer some resistance. It's pulling back just a little bit. Let's look at it on a 45-minute chart. Let's see. It's starting to slow down. Volume is dropping off. There's the potential for it to reverse with that low volume. Let's check it on a 15-minute time frame. Yeah, volume is just sort of descending. If this drops below right here, 356, 357, I would likely be taking some profit potentially. I have no idea where you got in though. Salt Life, I don't know how tight you would like to have your stop as well. If you were looking at the daily, I would give it all the way back down here to 347. If it broke that, then I would get out. Say if you got down here or you were in down here. So it also plays into a role of when you got in personally and how close you want to have your stop. All right, SOS. So SOS, yeah, but look, we're hitting a strong resistance right here. You see, I put that out quite a while ago, 817. We are above it. It had a little spike up. If we can hold above 817, we are going to see that this has a bit of more of an upward trend. NFT symbol craze is going. OCG, TCAT, CINO, they halted over and over the first hour of trading. They're probably all low floats. And so they're probably just moving like crazy today. All right, JFIN. Yeah, JFIN is just ripping like crazy. Let's see if we have the float over here. Oh, it doesn't even have it right there. Let's go here. JFIN stock float. I'm really thirsty today. I've been talking a lot. Teaching and then live streams and lots of good things. Float 3.5 million. So it is super low float and it's been traded 94 million today. When we look at it on the 15-minute chart, let's check it out. So it's just sort of riding up. If this were to break below 932, I'd get out. And this would need to break back up above 1120 for me to really want to get into it. Then I would look for the test up there of 1194. Above 1194, game on, in my opinion. All right, FSR, First Solar. Yeah, a lot of Fisker. Oh yeah, Fisker is not having the best day. Look at the H, bounce up and back down. If it breaks below 20, then we're likely going to see a bigger move. Right? It breaks below 20. Looks like we might see it come back down here roughly to $17 on Fisker. Let's look at XRP today. I actually have not checked it out since I've been working this morning, so I like to look at it and see. We are up today. We have been riding the moving averages to the upside, and we broke out of this downward trend. And what has caught my eye is this volume right here, right? So a couple different reasons. This is a potential global digital currency. We have a W pattern. We have a breakout of a downward trend. We have higher than normal volume, and we are above the body of the candlestick. So I like this one as a cryptocurrency to the long side, personally. Let's check out Ethereum too. So we checked out, let's see, Ethereum, USD. Don't worry guys, for the ones that you gave me as well, I'm going to still look at those. I just got onto the Asif brought up Ripple, so we'll look at Ripple now. So Ethereum, let's get rid of this. This is no longer super valid. Let's go here. Hey. All right. All right, so maybe we're going to see a break one way or the other right here from this wedge that we've been building. It is coiling. This is a coil, right? And this could move. How long do we have before winter comes for crypto? Mickey, personally, I feel that Bitcoin will be dropping and that some altcoins like Stellar and XRP will be moving up, and Ethereum will also retain some value. IAG is starting an upward. Hi, Cara Leonis. Yeah, thank you. Haven't seen you on here for a while. And for everyone that's watching, please hit the like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm to share with more people. All right, so Ethereum. Let's check out CCIV. All right, so CCIV, do you guys see a bit? I love the black and white aspect because I'm able to see that I sort of see a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. Do you guys see that? With kind of a neckline right here. This was resistance, now it's support, support. So if this breaks down below over here, below 2050, maybe we're going right back down to 1040. Right now it looks like it's in that rollover phase. I would not be interested in this long personally. Let's look at OCG. Oh, why are you sorry? No worries, not a problem. Oriental Culture Holding. Looks like it had, yeah, a crazy run up and then continue. Let's see, 5 minutes. It's not showing the halts on here. A lot of times it will show like dashed lines if it is halted. Let's see if I put it on a 1 minute chart. It doesn't look like it was really halted for OCG, but it's definitely rolling down the hill. You can see, hey, this 425 acted as support back here. If it breaks below 869, it's probably coming back down to 626 right there. It might find support here and then surge to the upside. Let's also add on the 161. No, that's not it. That's the 161. Yeah, it's not looking like it came down, bounced, and then pulled back, bounced, and now, is that the 200 that it's bouncing off of now? No. But it's not looking super strong, looking more weak than anything else. Hedge fund companies are looking for top 0.1% trader. Aw, thank you, Asif. All right, let's look at TCAT. Yeah, TCAT, very similar chart. Looks like momentum is to the downside, volume is dropping, and price action is going to the downside as well. So it looks like they had their 2-day run, and now the shorts have taken over at the top. Sino, excuse me, I'm tired, guys. Oh, excuse me, I woke up at 4 a.m. today. No reason, just woke up. 880. Actually, you know what really happened? I was listening to stuff about this new financial system on the couch last night. I put my phone down and I was just listening to it, and I closed my eyes, and then I woke up at 4 a.m. and went, wait a second. I guess I'm not really paying attention. I'm tired. Yeah, 4 a.m. I woke up. So this pulls back, bounced. This one out of any of them looks strongest, but it would need to break that 950 level, which if we draw this here, let's put a little horizontal ray right here. You can see 950. It would need to break that. We have a bit of an inverted head and shoulders that's potentially forming. If the 923 level, 925 breaks down, it's headed potentially back to the downside, in my opinion. And let's look at we did Sino IAG. Yeah, that's a good time for driving on the road too, Asif. Yeah, especially if the kids are sleeping. No one to worry about, but they've got like ninja ears. They hear mommy, they're like, mommy, jump. Mommy, I want to snuggle with you. Watching TV, they're piled on top of me. So IAG, okay, another gold one. So this is coming out of a downward trend. Still needs to break out though. Still needs to break out to the upside. Not fully convinced. We did have higher than normal volume, and right now we're below this high volume candlestick right here, right? So it's going to depend on where we close from here. Yeah, I know. It's like, it's really cute because my youngest, there's a scarf that I wear. You guys have seen it in my videos. Don't do it over. Sounds like I have the sniffles. No, you know what, Anton? I have allergies. Spring is happening, and as everything is thawing, then there's like molds and stuff outside. So I went for a walk this morning. I didn't do yoga, and now that the weather is finally nicer, I'm getting out more, and I've had a bit of a runny nose and scratchy throat with allergies. So high volume, where do we close from here? If we close back down lower, potentially heading back to the downside right here. All right, do you guys have any other stocks that you would like to take a look at in particular? Let's check out VXX for fun. We're up 10% today. Let's check this out. So super high volume right here. Maybe this is going to move to the upside. Oh, I didn't tell you my story about the scarf. So my scarf, like the magenta one that I wear, my little one was sleeping with it like a security blanket because it smells like me. Oh yeah, we did check on Tesla already. And Tesla does look like it could potentially curl back down. See, we have this downward trend that was set up prior, like the high here and the high here. Then 2 days ago, it dropped out. Yeah, no worries, Adnan. And we have this volume weighted anchor price right here. Maybe it's going to come back down to 576. If it doesn't, if it breaks down below 576, we might be looking down at this 470 level. You want to look at CLNE? Okay, let's look at CLNE. So CLNE, if it closes up above here with high volume today, could be a nice cup and handle. Do you see that? It's fun when you start to see all the patterns. That's why I really went to black and white on the chart, was to help me really see the patterns more clearly. Ah, thank you, Asif. Asif saying, please hit the like button. Thank you. Apple, we already did Apple, Ricky. It looks fairly similar to Tesla. Many stock charts are looking like this. They go down, come up like this, and we tend to have my green 21 EMA that's like this, and it hits the 21 EMA and it is rejecting it. So this is what the chart pattern looks like on the daily. Comes down, bounce up, and then we're potentially rolling over for a bigger move to the downside. Easiest way to delete some drawings. All right, let's go back. EBON. All right, EBON, it's still struggling up here. It can't really hold up above 12. Yeah. Well, it's pattern recognition. Alt salt trading, they have proven that human brains actually are better at recognizing patterns than computers. Algorithms are great, but human brains do pattern recognition better. And I found personally that when I went to black and white, that this ended up helping me to see the patterns. All right. So I'm going to wrap it up for now. I'm going to take a little break. I've got some errands to run before the 3:30 crypto presentation on the Ticker Talker live YouTube channel. So come and join me at 3:30. If you guys have questions, feel free to bring them. The whole point of this is how to go to black and white. Yeah, the whole point of this is to try to really help people see that it's really not hard to get into, and we're likely going to be going to a digital currency in the future. So if you're prepared for it, you understand it a little bit more, you'll be better. All right, so background, you're able to, on Trading View, go to the little cogwheel up here, the settings, or you right click and you go to settings, symbol, my bodies are black. My bodies are white here on this. And then the background under appearance, I have the background color is black right there. And then when you set it up, don't forget to hit save for your layout. And you can always do the title over here. So then you do save, rename it. So we'll rename this 3/18/21. It's probably going to say I have too many drawings. And save. And now you see, up here it goes to save, but now I have too many drawings. Some of my charts have too many drawings on them, but I'll deal with that later. So thank you guys for joining me today. And if you all ever have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on my social media right there. It's Airplane Jane, Sugar Airplane Jane, and Miss Airplane Jane. If you see anything other than this trying to contact you, it is a scammer. Report them. I hate the scammers. And you can always email me at jane@cjanetrade.com. All right, guys, carpe profit, seize those profits one trade at a time. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys at 3:30 on the Ticker Talker.